Just congratulations on your new contract. How does it feel to be here for another season?
Oh, delighted. I think I've said before, I've been happy to be here and to be part of this time for Kilmarnock. It was probably the easiest contract I've signed in my whole time as a footballer. It definitely feels like the perfect fit to me.
When you sat down with the manager last summer to discuss staying on for this season, could you ever have imagined that it would go as well?
To sound maybe a little bit cheeky, and maybe people might think, but I'm not that surprised, because everywhere I've been, I've liked to be an asset for a club. The first season I signed here, I didn't feel as if I was an asset as much as I would have liked to have been. Through the team doing very well, it was difficult to get in. They were successful, they finished 5th. There was no reason why I should be playing, because the people in front of me were doing ever so well. But when I signed again and the manager gave me the opportunity to stay here, that he said to me, it'll be level pegging in pre-season. You have to just show what you've got to offer. And he still believed that he could offer something as well as I did. And I knew that if you don't believe in your own ability, then what chance do you have? And I knew that if I got myself to the same fitness levels as everybody else, then I would have a really good chance of playing.
That's right, because you stressed early in the season the importance of getting that pre-season under your belt that you hadn't had in the previous season, to give you that platform to perform to your best.
Yeah, I think it's very important as well that in my position, I think you have to be super fit. It's wide players these days, you have to do the ugly side of the game, as you would say. You have to defend as well as attack, and you have to play midfield as well. So yeah, I especially the way I play and the way I've played in my whole career, that you need good fitness levels, and I knew that once I got that base, then there was no looking back.
5 goals and 6 assists so far this season. Need to ask you, are you claiming that goal?
Well, they've gave me it, so I'm not going to tell them not to. To be honest, everybody was asking me through text, did I mean to shoot? I did not mean to shoot. I meant to flick it over the player's leg and for hopefully Boydie to score, or Mika, who was in at the back post. But I'll take it.
We've got Hibs this midweek and then St Johnstone coming Saturday. One of the targets that the manager set after securing back-to-back top 6 finishes is to try and beat last year's points total, and that's something that's possible even going into the split games. How much of a motivating factor is that for the players to try and kick on and keep reaching these new targets?
Yeah, targets, as you said, are crucial. I think you need to try and achieve your targets, and once you achieve that target, you look to the next one, and that for us is trying to get more points than we did last year. We're on course to do that, and it would be great to do that before the split. It would be fantastic. So yeah, but it's 2 tough games to come, especially, we have to first and foremost look to Hibs, who are in great form as of late. The managers came in and it looks as if they've got going, and they are probably pushing for, top 6 and above, the way it's going for them. So it'll be a difficult challenge for us.
And it's been proper end-to-end games that tend to be between us and Hibernian, especially when Neil Lennon was the manager. Have you sensed that kind of change in just what the little bit of highlights and watching them under Paul Heckingbottom? Yeah,
well, what I've seen is if they look a little bit more defensive minded, in the sense of they don't like to leak as many goals. They have a base to when to start their attacks from. Maybe not as, I don't know, as you would say, free-flowing as when the Neil Lennon team was, but still, Neil Lennon's team is a fantastic team, and it'll be maybe a little bit of a different challenge to us when we face the new manager's format and his formations and attacks and set plays and stuff like that. But it's one that we still look to get a result from, as we do every other game when we play away or at home. We stick to our game plan, we play it our way, and hopefully we can get a result there.
Just to round things off, in terms of looking ahead to the rest of the season, what are your kind of own personal goals and the team's personal goals looking ahead to that?
Individually, I just look to play well. and to try and stay in the team if selected for the next game. Because, you know, Rory McKenzie was fantastic for me, man of the match, and playing in my position. So whether it's me, whether it's Rory, whether it's Mika who came on and scored, you know, we do have abundance of talent, as I said, for people to step in and do the same job. So for me, you know, it's just to try and stay in the team and try and, when I do play, to get my chance to create for my teammates, because obviously that's my job, and to maybe try and chip in with a few goals as well. As a team collectively, we just have to maintain our levels and maintain our standards and don't let them drop. You know, it's one where we look to try and stay in third place, and we try and chase what's in front of us and respect what's behind us.